Coinbase said cyber crooks stole customer information and demanded $20 million ransom payment. The largest cryptocurrency exchange based in the US again said Thursday that criminals had improperly obtained personal data on the exchange's customers for use in crypto stealing scams and were demanding a $20 million payment not to publicly release the info. Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong said in a social media post that criminals had bribed some of the company's customers, service agents who live outside the US, to hand over personal data on customers like names, dates of birth, and partial social security numbers. Come on, right? A story where this is how your privacy is being affected. Your information's, somebody stole it. It's like, come on, man. We don't have any privacy anymore anyways, right? The stolen data allows them to conduct social engineering attacks where they can call our customers impersonating Coinbase customer support and try to trick them into sending their funds to the attackers. So it's like truth in plain sight, right? We told you, right? And then fast forward to the future, bam, it's going to happen. Hey, we told you, there's some cyber crooks that got us. Social engineering is a popular hacking strategy as humans tend to be the weakest link at any network. Many large companies have suffered hacks and data breaches as a result of such scams in recent year. And if you didn't know, what is cryptocurrency? What is cryptocurrency? All right. A digital currency designed to work through a computer network that is not reliant on any central authority such as government or bank to uphold or maintain it. Yeah, but it's online and it's being tracked. Right? Think about if you have like just cash and you're going to buy something and you just pay with cash, it's not necessarily tracked, right? That's just my opinion. But as you see, as that's been kind of like phased out, people pay with cash now at a store, a restaurant, people cringe. You know what I mean? The employees cringe now, okay? But let's get into the story a little bit. Again, this is a breakdown channel. Okay? Break down these trending stories. Let me make sure I'm on the right slide here, as I am not. Let's play the video.
Well, if you have a Coinbase account, you will want to be extra careful about messages, calls, and email.
And that's because the cryptocurrency platform said it experienced a hack. Allison Gormley tells us what's the deal.
The Coinbase CEO said their investigation found that hackers approached their overseas customer support agents looking for people to accept bribes in exchange for customer information. The company got a ransom email demanding $20 million in Bitcoin, which the company said they're not paying. The hack affects less than 1% of their users. Here's what Coinbase said the hackers got: name, address, phone, and email, last 4 digits of Social Security.
Oops. Let's try that again.
Hackers did not get access to login credentials, private keys, and funds. Hackers getting access to your name, phone, and email allows them to contact you, impersonate Coinbase, and trick you into sending money.
These scams don't break into your wallet. They actually convince you to open it yourself. And the problem that happens there is that in
Look at the beard and the eyebrows on this guy.
crypto, there is no undo button.
Coinbase said they'll reimburse customers tricked into sending funds to the attacker. Remember, if any company calls you Coinbase or not and asks you to offer them information, hang up. Call the company number you can find on their statements, bank cards, app, or website.
They warn you, but these warnings don't really help. You know what I'm saying? As far as they're concerned, okay, we told you about it. Expect it to happen in the future. That's basically what this is. We told you about it. So now when it happens, hey, we told you. But do we believe the story? You know what I'm saying? And Coinbase, Global Inc., is an American cryptocurrency exchange founded in 2012 by Brian Armstrong. They have over 100 million users and is the largest US-based crypto exchange as well as the world's biggest Bitcoin custodian as of 2024. And let me grab Coinbase Global Inc., toss it in the calculator real quick. And let's, sometimes this hits on the fly as we go. Right there. Okay, 143.31. Okay, I think this story is from Thursday. I think Thursday's got 143. Oh, it doesn't. My bad. But Thursday has 100 like Coinbase. And this story's from Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, and it syncs up with the CEO. Look, y'all. On the fly, we always hit. And we hit again. Thursday's got 116, like Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong. 100, like Coinbase Global Inc. Isn't that awesome? I think so. And here is CEO Brian Armstrong. Right here. Amazing, huh? Okay, so let's go back over here. It's amazing when we hit on the fly like that. All right, look at this. It's not a coincidence that they were founded in June 2012, and June is right around the corner. Okay, the article synced up with Thursday, May 15th. Criminals had improperly obtained personal data. Look, I mean, and then their founding anniversary is next month. You see that? This happens a lot, y'all. Even in May 2025, it was announced Coinbase would join the S&P 500. Now we get this trending story about cyber crooks. The Standard & Poor's 500, or simply the S&P 500, is a stock market index tracking the stock performance of 500 leading companies listed on stock exchanges in the U.S. Right? So they hit big, and then this happens. And look, it's in the month of May when they joined the S&P 500. Oh, wait, hold on. We're not even at May 19, are we? May 2025, it was announced Coinbase would join the S&P. Wow, so they're joining on May 19th. I think that's tomorrow, y'all. Now we get this trending story about cyber crooks. What are the odds of that? And demanded $20 million ransom payment, the cyber crooks, right? 20 million ransom. Look, May 15th is this article, said Thursday that the criminals had improperly obtained the data. 5 plus 15 is 20. May 15. You also get this other 20 date numerology on the day, Thursday. Single digits, 5 plus 1 plus 5 plus the year 2025, single digits. And I said they're founded in 2012. 20 plus 12 is 32. Coinbase equals 32 in reduction. Cryptocurrency exchange 323 in reverse. Z is 1, A is 26. Anybody can do this, y'all. Right? These are facts. And you see 323's got the 32 in there. Founded in 2012. 20 plus 12 is 32. Look at that. Even if you look at 323 from right to left, you still get the 3 and the 2 with the two letters or the two numbers. So 323 like 32, Coinbase 32 in this is the English language, the alphabet. And again, founded in 2012. 20 plus 12 is 32. CEO Brian Armstrong, Brian 37, ransom 37. Look how the 12th prime number is 37. The company operates in more than 100 countries and holds over US 400 billion in assets, including more than 12% of all Bitcoin in existence. And remember, founded in 2012. So look how that syncs up with the prime number, the 12th prime number 37. Look at that. Syncs up with Ransom and Brian, the CEO, founded in 2012, including more than 12% of all Bitcoin in existence they hold. Notice how his birthday hits. January 25, CEO. 125, Armstrong, his last name. ABC 123 cipher, Armstrong equals 125. You see that? So it syncs up with his birthday, the date, the main day with the article here, Thursday. Look at that. And again, Brian 37 like ransom. So I mean, come on, right? And look at this. 15 weeks, 5 days after his birthday is Thursday, and Thursday is the 15th day of the 5th month. Look at that. That is absolutely undeniable, my friends. That is absolutely undeniable. Do I have that? Let me see. Do I got that right? Let me check that again right here. I was just trying to see if that was a span. I don't think it's a span. Let's see. Nope, no span. And we just fix it like that. So isn't that amazing? 15 weeks, 5 days after his birthday, the CEO on 15/5. Look at that. And then Armstrong 125 to sync up with his birthday. Completely amazing. And I thought this was interesting to just throw in here. Cyber Crooks 134 in the ordinal cipher. May 15th, the 135th day of the year. So just one number higher. Okay. And I think I'm going to be off to make some coffee. But let me, I like to just scroll down the article to see if any other numbers pop out. I'm not buying the story that they give us. That's just me. Y'all can if you want. It's just truth in plain sight. They're just warning us with what to expect in the future. And there's these fear-based tactics as well. Like, what do we do now? You know? I think it's always good to just have some cash, maybe possibly stashed somewhere. That may be a good idea for some of y'all. So they're saying Coinbase says cyber crooks stole customer information and demanded 20 million ransom payment. So they say, right? And would we ever know? Would we ever be able to prove? That's the problem with online, right? I mean, we would never be able to prove it, with these hacks. We don't know who's really doing it, right? Obviously, there's entities out there, there's figures out there who can get into our stuff, and that's just the bottom line, and we would have no way of knowing, okay? And we even sign off to a lot of this with these phones, right? Think about when we accept new terms and conditions and all that. We ain't reading all that. We're just clicking accept. And they'll tell us, oh, share data sharing, cookies, all of this bull crap, right? Oh, don't forget we just had the Chris Brown story Thursday, he got charged in the UK for beating somebody at a club back in 2023. Thursday was 5:15, which was synced up with this story. Chris has C in his name, Coinbase C here. Cyber crooks CC, customers C. Don't forget this all starts with the language, y'all. Okay? Peace until next time.